Hey guys, E2A here, how's it going? And welcome back to a brand new series on my channel, Bendtner's Road to the Ballon d'Or. Now this series is going to be a really awesome series that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be incorporating FIFA 16 and in real life football. It's going to be a really cool series to do, and it's just going to be very fun to do because it's very interactive with you guys. I'm going to be doing it with my friends, other YouTubers, and all round I'm really looking forward to bringing this series to you guys. And I've got much better equipment than I used to on my channel. I've got much better webcam, as you can see here. I'm going to be doing face cam. This video is going to be really well edited. All of the episodes in the series are going to be well edited. I'm going to be using Sony Vegas, and I'm really going to be putting a lot of effort into this series, trying to get it the best as possible. I might only do a video every 1 or 2 days though, just because I want to focus a lot on this series and make it as good as possible. But I will have a lot of long, sort of 20-minute long episodes coming out for you guys to see. Now the aim of the series is to build a Danish team around Bendtner. We start off with a bronze team, but with Bendtner up front. Now, to be able to complete the series, we have got to win 20 games. We have got to get a combined total of 30 goals and assists with Bendtner. So, for example, we can get 15 goals, 15 assists, 10 assists, and 20 goals. As long as it adds up to 30 or more, that is fine. And finally, we have got to score 5 hat-tricks with the Lord himself. Now, to be able to complete the series, we have got to build a good team. We're going to be building Danish teams only. Only Danish players are allowed in the series. I have got a selection of around 40 different Danish players on a player list, and I will show you guys how we do pick the players later on in the series when we do get on into the rules. So starting off with the player edition rules, if I score 1 goal in a game, I have got a budget of 1,000 coins to buy a player for my team. If I score 2 goals, it's a budget of 10k, 3 goals, a budget of 25k. If I score 4 goals, it's a budget of 100k, and finally, if I do score 5 goals or more in an episode, I've got the full budget unlocked. I can buy any player, so from 500k or more of a budget, I can buy any player on FIFA 16 who is Danish to add into my team, anyone on the player list. So that's going to be legends, informs. We've got a lot of really good players to buy for the series. Now, the way that players are added into the team is very complicated. You guys aren't going to understand this probably until I do show you an actual example in the game. So just wait a minute and you will see that once we do get on into the episode. But basically, the minute of a goal that I score corresponds to the number of a player. I've got a player list, which you guys will see in a minute, with all of the good Danish players on FIFA. There are around 40 players on a list, and they're all numbered. So basically, if I score a goal on the 30th minute, it corresponds to player number 30 on the list. If I score a goal on the 6th minute, it corresponds to player number 6 on the list. You guys will get the gist of that once I do get on and show you guys the player list. You guys will understand it a bit better. It's going to be a cool way of adding the players into the team, so we don't just pick the players that we want. We're going to be given a lot of random players, a lot of players who I've not used before, and hopefully we're going to find some hidden gems and cool players to use on FIFA 16 throughout the series. Now, as well as adding in a player every time I score a goal, I've also got some extra player edition rules. If I get a win, I can add another player into the team after the final addition. So for example, if I score 3 goals and win the game, let's say 3-0, I score in the 6th minute, the 18th minute and the 70th minute, I can add a player in the player number 71. There are only 40 players currently on the list, and that means that I would add player number 31 in, because I would just recycle that number through the particular list I have got that I'll show you guys in a minute. Now, if I get a debut goal or assist, I can also add another player into the team after that final addition. So debut goal or an assist, either of them do count. All players do have to make their debuts. Once I do get a player on the list, they have to play at least 1 game to be actually added into the team. They can play 1 game. After that, I can take them out. I can keep them in the team depending how well they played, and I can mix it about to try and find the best sort of Danish team I can find on FIFA 16. Now, if a player rage quits, I also can add another player into the team after the last edition. I will get into more detail on that once we do go on into the extra rules. So moving into the extra rules for the series, to be able to add a player into the team, I have got to complete an in real life football challenge. So for example, I have got 10 shots and I've got to hit the crossbar with one of them. If not, I cannot add the players from that game that I just completed into the team. So say I'd maybe unlock Schmeichel, Inform Eriksson, and let's say Lossel, who is a Danish goalkeeper. I would not be able to add them into the team unless I did manage to complete the challenge within either a time limit or a number of shots, anything like that. I am not able to add them into the team. If I complete the challenge, I can add them into the team, and yeah, we're all going to be happy if that does happen. Now, to unlock Legends and Informs, I have got to win a certain number of games in a row. To unlock Legends, I need to win 5 games in a row. Now, once I have won 5 games in a row, say, for example, I score on the 3rd minute, or the 43rd minute, for example, I can add, that would correspond to Loudrup. I could add Loudrup into the team, and yeah, I can do that. For Informs, I'd have to win 3 games in a row, but say I win 4 games in a row, and then I do fall on, let's say, Schmeichel. I cannot add Schmeichel into the team. I have to have won 5 games in a row to actually add them into the team. So it's going to make adding Legends and Informs into the team quite rare, and it's going to make it a lot more exciting in the series, because it's going to spread it out. We're not just going to get all the best players very quickly. It's going to really spread it out on when we do get the good players. Now, if a player rage quits, I can add an extra player into the team after my final edition, as previously explained. However, I can only add the player in if the rage quit is in the game. If it's a rage quit before the game actually begins, it doesn't count for anything, and I can only add a player in on the minute of the rage quit. So say a player rage quits on the 13th minute, I can add player number 13 into the list. So that is how rage quits do work. And finally, to complete the series, I've got to get 20 wins with my Danish team. I've also got to score a combined total of 30 goals and assists with Bendtner, so I can get 15 goals, 15 assists, 10 goals, 20 assists, anything like that. As long as it adds up to 30 or more, that is fine. And finally, I've got to get 5 hat-tricks with Lord Bendtner. So those 3 different rules there, we have to complete those different sort of assignments, sort of achievements to complete the series and win the Ballon d'Or with Lord Bendtner. So now moving on to the player list for Lord Bendtner's road to the Ballon d'Or, we have got a total of 39 players. I'll put it up on screen right now, and you can see that we've got 39 players. All of them are numbered, and it is in order of rating. So we start off with the highest rated being Schmeichel, a 90 rated player, and that goes all the way down to some silver players. We haven't got any bronze players. There are a few who are alright, but I've tried to just keep it with the sort of main Danish players that you'd expect. We've got quite a few gold players. We've got the likes of Inform Eriksson, we've got Inform Fischer, we've got quite a few sort of Inform players, and players who should be pretty decent to use in this series. We've got some good silver players too, and generally, yeah, it's just going to be really fun trying out some of these new cards and seeing how well they do play in game. Now, as I did previously say, the number of a player corresponds to a goal, the minute of the goal I do score. So, for example, seeing this, you can see that if I score a goal on, let's say, the 25th minute, that will correspond to the 25th player there, and yeah, it kind of just works like that. If a player has already been picked, so for example, if I've already had number 25, player number 25 had already been picked, then I just move on to the next one, so I move on to 26, which would be Casper Schmeichel. So it does work like that. You guys will get the gist once we do get on into the first game. Once we've done that and the football challenge, I'll be able to show you guys exactly how it works with a proper example. So without further ado, let's go on into the first episode. Let's get on into the first game of Lord Bendtner's road to the Ballon d'Or. So here is our starter team, guys. We've got 80 chemistry and 62 rating overall. I think we can all agree that this team looks pretty tasty, if you like eating French people. So without further ado, that is all of the rules covered. So let's get on into the first game of the episode. Let's go. Let's see what team he has. He has got a pretty decent team. He has got Cameron Jerome. He has got some random gold centre-back. He's got a centre-forward, the bronze centre-forward, playing at centre-back. Hopefully, we can go on and smash it. Come on, Bendtner. Bendtner, turn him. Bendtner, turn him. Keep going. Come on, Bendtner. Come on. He's got past everyone. Shoot. Yes. Oh, my God. What a save by his keeper. I think he's making some subs. Well, 2 can play at this game because on comes Big Daniel Lovitz. And, yeah, Big Daniel Lovitz is going to absolutely wreck him. Come on. Lovitz, the substitute. Lovitz. Cross it to Bendtner. Bendtner. That wasn't Bendtner. That was Vincent. Come on, Vincent. Play it to Bendtner. Bendtner cut inside. Bendtner finish that. Oh, my God. What a finish. We've got the first goal of the series. The first goal of the episode. Bendtner has got it. That's 1 towards his 30 that he does need. And, yeah, hopefully we'll maybe get a hat-trick with him. That is 1k in the bank. Really, really nice finish there. Look at that. Just straight in off the post. Really clinical finish from the Lord himself. Come on, Bendtner. Bendtner. Come on. Square that. Square that. Yes, Bendtner has finished the goal off. Come on. That is 2 goals. Only 27 minutes into the game. We've already got 2 goals. We only need 1 more to get ourselves a 3 that we do need to get that hat-trick, to get the first hat-trick of the series, and that is up to a 5k budget. go and get someone good for the next episode. Let's go. Come on. Play it through. Bendtner's got that. Bendtner, keep running. Keep running. Pressure him, pressure him. We've got the ball back. Come on, play that to Bendtner. Bendtner, finish that. Yes, we've got a hat-trick with Bendtner. We've already got 3 goals in one game. We've only played one half, and we've already got a hat-trick with Bendtner. That is, I couldn't really ask for a better start than that. We've managed to get 3 goals. That is a budget of 25k for the next episode to go and buy someone else. And yeah, great finish there as well. He's got a free kick. I'm just going to see if I can win this header. I think I can, yes. Got that back, Stoltz. Stoltz, play that to Bendtner. Bendtner, cut him. Play inside, finish that, Bendtner, finish that. Yes, we've got 4 goals with Bendtner. Oh my god, guys. 4 goals in one game. We've hardly even played half the game. We've only played about 50 minutes. Bendtner has already got 4 goals. There's going to be a budget of 100k for the next episode. What a start. Come on, Stoltz. Play that to Bendtner. Play that to Bendtner. Find Bendtner. Finish it. Yes, we've got 5 goals. Oh my god, 5 goals in one game, guys. We have now unlocked the full budget of, well, like any amount of coins we do want. Obviously, we can't get any legends or informed yet, because as I explained in the rules, I've got to win 5 games to get legends. I have to win 5 in a row and 3 in a row to get informed. So we won't be getting any of those. But someone like an Ericsson, someone like that would be really, really good, especially someone to go up front to get some extra chemistry with Bendtner. That would be a very, very good player. But we've got 5 goals already on Bendtner's debut. That is an unbelievable start. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Let's go and see if we can score a few more. We've got a penalty and a chance to make it 6-0. No, he's saved it. That was a chance. And that is the end of the game, guys. We win 5-0. 5 goals with Bendtner. He got all 5, which is unbelievable. And yeah, some really nice goals as well there. If you can see that nice shot in off the post there. And yeah, overall, Bendtner actually felt pretty good in that game. And yeah, he did feel a bit clunky, a bit slow, but he did put some good finishes in. He got a 9.6 rating, as did Stoltz, who for some reason didn't get the man of the match, even though Bendtner got 5 goals, so that doesn't really make sense. Let's see who played well and who didn't. Lovitz actually, no, Stoltz got 4 assists actually, which is not bad. Shots on target, passes completed. Lovitz didn't really look that good, so we could potentially remove him. Bar did a lot of dribbles and passes, so I think Bar was one of the key players in the team. Also completed a lot of tackles, so I think we're going to try and replace Lovitz for the next episode. So hopefully we can get someone who can move into that cam position. So let's go on and see what players we can get for the team. So following on from that 5-0 win, we've actually got a total of 6 players to add into the team. So we've got 5, 1 for each goal that we did score. We've also got another one because we did win the game. That does give us an extra player, as I did say in the rules. So the first player is going to be number 11. That's going to be Christian Eriksen. Very, very good player we can get. Basically, I didn't fall on number 11, but I did fall on an inform. And obviously, we can't get informed yet. So I just moved on to the next available player, and that was Eriksen. So we've got Eriksen first player in the team. He's going to be really good up front, getting some chemistry to Bendtner. We have then got Lossell. I believe he was number 24. And yeah, we did fall on him. We did score a goal on the 24th minute, and yeah, he should be a good player to put in goal. Not Kasper Schmeichel or Peter Schmeichel, but we've still got a pretty good keeper. He is a goalkeeper. We've then got Jorgensen, who is number 25. He's a decent goal striker. Not the best, not the worst though, and he is going to go up top with Bendtner. If we can get him into the team, as I said, we do have to complete a football challenge to get the players into the team. Next player we've got is Poulsen. He is player number 27. We did score a goal in the 27th minute, so we get him. And also, finally, we do have the player Anderson. He is a goalkeeper, silver goalkeeper, and we're going to have to put him into the team for his debut after the next game. So we can't play him in this one because we've already got a goalkeeper making his debut, but after that, he's going to have to make his debut, and we got him because we did win the game. So if you do want to just make sure I've picked the right players, just look at the goals I did score, see the minutes I scored them in, and the players who will correspond to them. I think one of them I did actually fall on the same player because I cycled it back. So I scored a goal on the 64th minute, and that ended up being Poulsen, I do believe. Not too sure, but you can go and check that out. If you're not sure, if you think I've made it up, put these players in the team. But anyway, without further ado, let's go on into the football challenge and see if I can add these players into the team. So the first part of the challenge is going to be to hit the crossbar all the way over there. We've got 10 shots to actually hit it, and hopefully we're going to be able to do it to add those players into the team. Let's go. That was the worst one yet. I'm talking bad. So after completing that challenge with 6 attempts, we have managed to put all the players into the team. That is 6 players, which is pretty crazy for the first episode. It's not going to be as big as that normally. We're not normally going to get as big wins as that, but that was a great debut. I'm only going to be playing 1 game at this episode, and that is because I had a really long intro of about 10 minutes explaining all the rules. In future, I will have 2-3 games per video, so you'll have that to look forward to. But yeah, I'll show you guys the team we've got. We've got in goal Lossell. He is a new addition to the team. Got him. He looks pretty decent in goal. We've got the same defence we used to have, just the French defence. We've then got Poulsen, pretty solid looking silver. He's got over 70 in all stats except defending. We've then got Christian Eriksen, looks like a really good player this year. 5-star weak, 4-star skills as well. He is in the cam position. And then we do obviously have Bendtner up front, and next to him we have got Jorgensen. So that is a pretty nice team to begin. As you can see, we've got 5 goals in 1 game with Bendtner, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, Bendtner actually felt really good in that game. He did play really well. And overall, this team definitely looks really solid going into our future games. If we can just strengthen out the defence a bit, get maybe a Corey or a Care, we can really strengthen the team up and hopefully be able to win a lot more games in the future. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the first ever episode of Lord Bendtner's Road to the Ballon d'Or. Tell me what you thought of it in the comments down below. Tell me any improvements to the rules, anything like that down below in the comments as well. And yeah, if you could smash the likes on the video, I would appreciate that so much. I've put so much effort into this video. I've probably put a week's worth of editing into this, just getting to know how to use Sony Vegas. So if you could drop a like on the video, that would be awesome. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.